Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. A shocking Monday episode. Monday's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was nothing short of explosive. Fans tuning in for the September 29th installment were treated to a whirlwind of drama, betrayal, physical confrontations, and heartbreak that left social media buzzing. The highlight of the episode, Electra clobbering Luna in a fit of rage before storming out on Will, marks a turning point not just for the love triangle at the center, but for the entire Forrester-Logan Spencer extended family web of rivalries. For longtime viewers, this was vintage B&B, a mixture of over-the-top action, soap opera theatrics, and raw emotional intensity. But there was also an undercurrent of realism in the way characters dealt with loyalty, guilt, and the consequences of impulsive choices. Let's break it down in full detail, act by act, with commentary on what it could mean for the weeks ahead. Tension at the Cliff House. The episode opened with Luna trying to make peace. After weeks of tension between her and Electra, Luna felt that extending an olive branch was the right thing to do. She showed up at Will's place, determined to settle the feud with calm conversation. Electra, however, wasn't having it. Sitting stiffly on the couch, her eyes sharp with suspicion, she made it clear she didn't trust Luna's motives. "You always show up when you're not wanted," she hissed, her tone dripping with venom. Will, caught in the middle, begged them both to keep things civil. He emphasized that he cared about both women, though in different ways. His loyalty to Electra as his partner clashed with the undeniable pull he felt toward Luna, who had shared a series of near-intimate moments with him in recent weeks. Fans on social media were quick to point out the déjà vu, another bold and beautiful love triangle spiraling into chaos. But what made this scene different was the rawness in Electra's eyes, a woman on the verge of breaking down. Old wounds reopened. As Luna tried to explain herself, she made a fatal misstep. She referenced Electra's past mistakes, bad decisions in her career, failed romances, and her history of pushing people away when things got tough. "You're scared of being loved, Electra. That's why you lash out," Luna said softly, her words intended to be comforting but instead serving as gasoline on an open flame. Electra shot to her feet, trembling with rage. Will jumped between them, but his attempts to mediate were useless. "You don't get to psychoanalyze me, Luna. You don't know what I've been through," Electra screamed. This exchange dug deep into Electra's backstory, reminding viewers that she has always been a complex character. Her tough exterior hides years of abandonment issues, failed ambitions, and a desperate need to feel secure. Luna, unintentionally, had touched a nerve that went beyond the love triangle. The clobbering heard around Los Angeles. The episode's central moment came when Electra completely lost control. In a fit of emotional chaos, she grabbed a decorative vase from the table and swung it at Luna. The blow wasn't enough to seriously injure her, but Luna staggered back, clutching her shoulder in shock. The room went silent except for Will's horrified gasp. "Electra, what did you just do?" he shouted, rushing to Luna's side. His instinctive reaction, protecting Luna rather than Electra, was all the confirmation Electra needed. The camera zoomed in on Electra's face, her mascara running, her chest heaving as realization dawned. She had crossed a line. "You never loved me, did you?" she whispered, voice cracking. Will tried to respond, but his hesitation spoke volumes. Electra walks out. Without another word, Electra stormed toward the door. Will chased after her, but she shoved him back with surprising force. "You'll regret this, Will. You'll regret choosing her over me," she spat, her voice breaking with fury and heartbreak. As she slammed the door behind her, the camera lingered on Will, torn between going after Electra and checking on Luna, who was still wincing from the blow. Ultimately, he stayed with Luna, sealing the fate of his relationship with Electra. This decision, though subtle, was monumental. Will's loyalty had shifted before our eyes. Aftermath with Luna and Will. The closing act of the episode focused on Luna and Will. Luna, ever graceful even in the face of assault, insisted she was fine. But viewers could see the emotional weight she carried. "She hates me, Will, and I don't blame her," Luna said softly, her eyes glistening with tears. Will shook his head. "No, this isn't your fault. I should have been clearer sooner. Electra deserved the truth, but I let things drag on. That's on me." The two shared a lingering moment, their hands brushing together, a symbolic gesture that hinted at what's coming next. The credits rolled as Will gently kissed Luna's forehead, while Electra was shown driving into the night, tears streaming down her face, plotting her next move. Analysis. What this means for the storyline. This episode was pivotal for several reasons. Electra's spiral, her violent outburst all but guarantees she will face consequences. Whether that's legal trouble, public scandal, or isolation from the Forrester/Spencer/Logan families, her downward spiral is just beginning. Will's loyalty shift by choosing Luna in the heat of crisis will effectively end his relationship with Electra. The fallout of this decision will ripple throughout the show. Luna's moral dilemma. Luna never wanted to be the wedge in Will and Electra's relationship. Now she finds herself in exactly that position. Expect to see her wrestle with guilt in the episodes ahead. Future rivalries, Electra's parting words, "You'll regret this," were ominous. Fans are already speculating that she'll align with a familiar villain to exact revenge. Fan reactions. Immediately after airing, Twitter/X and soap forums lit up with reactions. Electra just went full Sheila Carter for a second. She's officially unhinged. Will picking Luna over Electra in the moment of crisis was the most honest he's been in months. Luna deserves better than to get clobbered. Justice for Luna. That vase scene was iconic. Classic soap opera drama. The fandom seems divided between those who sympathize with Electra's pain and those who believe she has crossed a line too far to come back from. Speculation for upcoming episodes. Will Electra face charges? Luna might not press charges, but someone else could. If Brooke or Steffi hears about the altercation, they may demand justice. Will and Luna romance. The forehead kiss wasn't just comforting, it was symbolic. Their romance may officially ignite soon, though not without baggage. Electra's next move, expect her to plot revenge, possibly aligning with characters like Thomas or even Sheila to strike back. Family fallout. Spencer and Forrester families are notorious for meddling. Once word spreads, alliances will be tested. The September 29th episode of The Bold and the Beautiful delivered everything fans crave: explosive confrontations, shocking violence, broken hearts, and juicy setups for the weeks ahead. Electra's meltdown and departure mark the end of one chapter and the beginning of another, where vengeance, guilt, and forbidden romance will collide. For longtime viewers, this is a reminder of why B&B remains one of the most addictive soaps on television. It knows how to take ordinary emotions, love, jealousy, heartbreak, and turn them into extraordinary drama.